Chapter 13 on Cleanliness. You must take care of your outward and inward cleanliness, for the one who is completely clean becomes inwardly and in his spirit a spiritual angel, although in his body and outward form he remains a physical human being. The messenger of God, may blessings and peace be upon him, has said, "Religion is based on cleanliness," and "God is clean and likes cleanliness." Inward cleanliness is achieved by purifying the soul from vile traits of character, such as pride, ostentation, envy, love of the world, and other similar things, and by adorning it with noble traits of character, such as humility, modesty, sincerity, generosity, and so forth. The true nature of these and the way to rid oneself of vile traits and acquire noble ones were recorded by the Imam al-Ghazali in the second half of the Ihya. Know this and make use of it. As for outward cleanliness, this depends on avoiding transgressions and keeping to obedience. The one who adorns his outward with perseverance in good works, and his inward with taking on praiseworthy attributes, has completed his cleanliness. Otherwise, he would only have a share of it, proportionate to his remoteness from reprehensible traits and acts, and nearness to good ones. Among the divisions of outward cleanliness are those things indicated in the law, such as removing excessive hair and nails, for instance, and dirt, and purification from acts which necessitate the ritual ablution and impurities. Among these are the removal of pubic hair, depilation or shaving of the armpits, clipping the mustache, and the paring of the fingernails. It is recommended to start with the right index finger, carry on to the right little finger, then to the left little finger through to the left thumb, and end with the right thumb. As for the feet, one begins with the right little toe and ends with the left little toe, in the same order as washing the toes during the ritual ablution. It is reprehensible to delay all these things for more than 40 days. Other such things are the removal with water of the dirt which accumulates in wrinkles, the mucus in the eyes, the dirt in the nostrils, and the use of a toothpick to remove the remains of food from between the teeth. You must clean your mouth with the siwak, and it is better if this be of arak wood. It is strongly recommended before initiating any act of worship. You must also clean your clothes with water whenever they become dirty, in moderation and without imitating those who live in luxury. Other sunnahs related to cleanliness are the oiling and combing of the beard, cleaning all the hair, using kohl 3 times in each eye, for he used kohl, may peace be upon him, in this manner every night, using perfume abundantly, for it masks unpleasant odors, whether human or other. This is firmly recommended for the Friday prayer and other gatherings of Muslims. The Messenger of God, may blessings and peace be upon him, liked it and used it abundantly. Sometimes the shine of perfume would be seen on the parting of his hair. This he did so that people would imitate him, for his body was naturally fragrant. He was in no need of perfume, and they used to collect his perspiration to perfume themselves with. It is good for men to use perfume which has a strong scent but no color, and for women to do the opposite. Beware of all impure substances. If soiled by any of them which is damp, wash it out as soon as possible. If you become impure due to sexual intercourse, perform the greater ablution, ghusl, immediately, for the ritually impure is forbidden from the presence of God, which is why he is forbidden to stay in the mosque or recite the Quran. It is given on textual authority that the angels do not enter a house where there is a ritually impure person, and when the angels go, the devils come from every direction. Beware of eating or sleeping while ritually impure, for you would thus expose yourself to many problems. If it is not possible for you to take an immediate ghusl, then the least you can do is wash your private parts and perform the wudu. You should renew your ritual ablution, wudu, before each obligatory prayer, and strive always to remain in a state of ritual purity. Renew your wudu whenever you break it, for wudu is the weapon of the believer, and when the weapon is in evidence, the enemy dares not approach. A man once came to Sheikh Abul Hasan al-Shadili and asked him to teach him alchemy. The Sheikh promised to teach him, but only after he had stayed with him for a year, and on condition that each time he broke his wudu, he renewed it and prayed 2 rak'ahs. At the end of the year, The man went to draw water from a well, and the bucket came up full of gold and silver. He poured it back into the well, for he had no desire for them whatsoever. Then he went to the sheikh and told him. The sheikh replied, "You have now become all alchemy," and he made him a summoner to God. Pray 2 rakahs each time you make wudu. If you cannot remain continuously ritually pure, try always to be so when sitting in the mosque, reciting the Quran, acquiring knowledge, and sitting for dhikr, as well as during all other devotions. When you make wudu or ghusl, beware of confining yourself to what is obligatory. You should take care to perform all the relevant sunnahs and proprieties in the manner that has been handed down to you regarding his ghusl and wudu. May peace be upon him. You should perform ghusl every now and then with the intention of maintaining cleanliness, even if you are not ritually impure. A ghusl on Friday is recommended in the sunnah for those who attend the Friday prayer, and you should perform this, which should suffice for cleanliness, but under some circumstances and for some people. When you finish your wudu or ghusl, say, "Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh." I testify that there is no divinity but God alone. He has no partners, and I testify that Muhammad is his servant and messenger.